Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. Now that we have peace in our time, I've gone through and in fact let's redo this. We're going to make sure that we're catching all of these different places that we can get our research on. So let's get these. And we might not have time to do all of this before the borders end up closing again. But if at least they're queued up in as efficient a way as is reasonable, I think that we'll get a decent number of them. So, quickly taking stock of the end of the war. Uvazavani still have a tiny section here, a tiny section here. But we've made inroads into their area. The Sutherians, unfortunately, still have 3 systems left. I would love to wipe them out. I would completely love to wipe them out. But that hasn't happened because we settled the status quo. So I think what might happen next time we declare war, I think it'll be us declaring war. At least I would like it to be us declaring war. And I'd like us to really try and go for the wipe them out. None of this, you get the territory back at the end. If we've got claims, cool, we'll claim a thing. But we want to be looking to properly wipe stuff out. I want to send our fleets back to get them repaired. So we're going to do that very quickly. At least get them queued up, so that they can be moving back. And then I want to position them somewhere, like, maybe defensively, but mostly just make sure that they have somewhere that they're not going to... Yeah, you can go get repaired. I want to make sure that they're not going to end up behind enemy lines when the borders inevitably close. Is Lingol a good place to be? It's not a bad place to be. Fleet Academy, Naval Logistics Office. It's not the best though. Let's bring you down to Shaula. Barful is a citadel. It's a big ass place. So that is really going to be our new front line. And you're a tiny fleet. And you're returning. Okay, I think that's fine. We've got lots of reinforcements on the way. We've got lots and lots of money. So we can look to restock, reinforce our fleets. And just carry on with research. The 3 V's. First up, we're going to go into our edicts. And we're going to take off the things that have helped us massively. We possibly want to think about retiring some of the star bases that we claimed. Possibly. Like, we took Huasca Station. So maybe we don't need Fanganor anymore. We have Zithri Station, which we almost certainly don't need. How much does this actually cost? Wow, that's making it 75% extra. So yeah, let's downgrade Zithri. And if we were going to do one of these... You've only got 4 defense platforms? Yeah, we can downgrade Bangor. It's not going to lose us any naval capacity or anything. And actually, we could keep Dressel as it is. Let's let that go for just a moment. There we go, that's dropped it down to 25. Where else are we going? It's a shame we weren't able to take Haldus. I'm going to move our colonization fleet back to Shola. You guys are still landed fine. You guys are securing that all fine as well. Definitely want Sahuri. Don't know if I want it as a trade hub though. This seems not the best use of anyone's time. We could turn this into like a proper defense place, or we could retire it and turn Corgus into a massive defense place. That sentry hub is going to be pretty epic once it's done. I'm so glad we haven't had to spend anything on it. We're just waiting for it to finish. Alright. I don't want to get rid of Sahuri because we can swap these modules over without spending too much. We could actually go full hangar bay. Let's try that. What can we do down here that would be useful? Command center's not bad at... Yeah, we're going to want to swap all of these over. So, first of all, listening post seems like a good idea. We'll get crew quarters. Target uplink computer will help us engage at range. I don't think defense grid supercomputer is going to be as useful as the comms jammer. And then the resource silo. Drop their shield hit points. Or increase our fire rate. Let's drop their shield hit points. And I would like to get an ion cannon, but they are very expensive. You know what? Let's sell a whole bunch of goods. Can sell some food. It's not quite enough. That might be enough. Still need another 42. Really close. So the reason I want to get an ion cannon is because it'll lock down any fleets that come in here. They're not going to be able to like sneak past or anything. As soon as they come in, they'll be engaged. So that is Sahuri sorted. We need to lose one more upgraded station. Tampere's got a lot of shipyards, so I'm happy to keep it as is. Crash is supposed to be all about the trade hub. Yeah, we've done a lot to turn most of our places into something worthwhile. That's where our colossal assembly yards are coming from. I really don't want to get rid of Shola. But we could rework Shola. Okay, let's instead go from here. So Sahuri we're in the middle of changing over. Fungoid. Fungoid doesn't really need to be a shipyard. Gone. And that brought our starbase capacity down, which means we're not going to be overcost for things, which is exactly what we need. Okay, lots of admin already. Now this, let's speed up for a moment. The Iraqi nation have claimed the Bahul system. If we were to look at the Iraqi, it would put us back at war with the Mangonoids and Caesarian and the hegemony, but not the Ubazavani. We can't declare war on the League. Yeah, let's actually remove Fallen Empires and Primitives and others. So these are the only ones that we really care about. Mangonoid's fleet power is equivalent. Ubazavani's fleet power is equivalent. We can't declare war on the hegemony. So it might be the only ones we can declare war on, or the Iraqi. United Turks, though, are vassals under us. Let's close our borders to the hegemony. Mangonoids we're in that truce with. So the Iraqi is the only ones that we could. And that's going to be until, yeah, for another 10 years. Alright, we'll let it run for a bit then. What I might do, actually, we can't, ooh, okay, 2408 is when we can alter our border status. Bombicart flagship has been repaired. Let's put you on the front line in the Bernie system.
Debris analyzed. Technology discovered.
Right. Okay, let's cancel each of these. So the hegemony of Orphanax has gone into a commercial pact. That's fine, we don't care. We've completed Tachyon Lances. Brilliant. We're now on to, like, the repeatable things, I believe. Although, yeah, Guardian Point Defense is a new one. Let's go for that. Another 2 months until we get our next bit of research.
Construction complete.
Right, you guys have returned, so we can get you repaired. And the Gilpa Starfleet has all repaired as well. Keeping you guys on the front lines at Corgus is fine enough for now. The rammer station, that was the Naval Logistics Office that we'd built, I believe. Well, you're good enough for the moment. Okay, intel gained from double agents. Our double agents in the Vool League have delivered us useful intel following the failure of one of their espionage operations. So this will have raised our intel level in general on Rigel. The population is 38 Vool. We want to take this back as soon as we can. And you know what? Let's see if we can... Maybe we should send an envoy to try and improve relations with them. Okay, let's send Wook in. We'll see what we can do about that. We can try and support their independence. No one's really going to attack them, though.
Technology discovered.
Gene tailoring. Ooh, we can really push down and get even more gene modification points. I think at this point... Let's pick up the Xeno relations. We're not really looking for any diplomacy as such, but I'm happy to take it for entertainment's sake. I wanted to go into our species because we have one trait point, so we can create a new template, I believe. We could lose sedentary. I don't think that's very useful. We could lose quarrelsome. That could be a benefit. Or we can look to gain something new. But these all cost 2 or more. Oh, we've already got radio traffic. And we've got sedentary, so we can't take that. So yeah, maybe just removing quarrelsome. We've got 660 Vool. Wow. That is pretty impressive. Now, I wonder how we can we apply this template everywhere? Ooh. Yeah. Species modification. It'll finish in 22 months. That is well worth us starting. Many of the Vool inhabitants on the Seed of Creation have turned to genetic modification to help them cope with the planet's hostile environment. The changes they've made to themselves are being passed on to their offspring, and their physical appearance is changing at an alarming rate. They've started referring to themselves as Neo-Vool. Okay, that is worrying. Oh, and they've got desert preference. Right, I see. So self-modified. Extreme adaptability, that's good. High research, but no budding. Well, they're still Vool. They are still Vool. They're just obviously becoming a specific subset. Amazing. I love it when
Debris
our Archons
analyzed.
get more skills. Jump drive, 10% extra progress. Sapient combat simulations, 30% extra progress. That's huge. This is why we're researching all those bits. And Garopia Starfleet has finished. So rather than having you at Derzan, I think what I'd like to do... We have lots of research stations that we can build over here. We should probably consider moving on that. But I need to have someone at the Wall of the Truth say. That's what I need. Where is our construction ships? I was bringing them back before. Get the research stations. So someone actually unearthed the library there. Well, that's still pretty cool. We could expand down here with our other construction ship. Really push the front line into their face. Come down. Lobelius has been repaired. And actually, can I drag you in? No. So this is a menacing destroyer. So if we go to Lobelius in the fleet manager. Oh, you're actually maxed out. Fine, we've just ended up with a fleet by itself. So where is the former cult flagship? You're up at Burney. Let's move Lemelius up here and Galondius, and we'll merge them in. Because the former cult flagship is nowhere near maxed out yet.
Technology discovered.
Orbital rings. So this is going to allow us to encircle planets, providing defense and additional specialization. I don't think we're going to really push for that, but it's still good to have available. And actually, let's have a look at the potential cost. So that's all hyper relays and stuff. Do we actually need a planet to build an orbital ring around? Yeah, okay. It's a star-based variant that forms a band encircling the planet, providing defense and additional specialization. That's pretty cool. We could... Oh, we could do lots of orbital habitats around the planets as well. That's what I've been missing. I mean, that's still a lot of influence to need to do it. You know what we should do? We should build a habitat over that barren world, where that research is available. I still want you to come down here. You can actually build a starbase, so go do that. I'm going to try and keep on top of our monthly trades. Someone's been buying a lot of metals. And we need to make sure that we're not stagnating with reinforcing our fleets. We're
Debris
way
analyzed.
below our naval capacity at the moment. More research. That's great. You know, when we next go to war, we are going to
Construction complete.
significantly hammer through a whole bunch of things. Look at that. There is our colossal yard. So, the juggernaut, we need 2,000 more in order to actually have it in. Can I put it on any of our fleets, or are they all maxed out? 160, 160. I think they're all... former cult flagship could have it. Juggernaut doesn't actually appear in there. Maybe it can't be a fleet, or can't be part of a fleet in itself because of how it is. Okay, so buying what we need. This has actually come down enough in price that we can do quite a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be plenty. Let us queue it up. The direct damage juggernaut is going to be 1,700 days to build that. But I'll be very happy once it's actually there. Golindus, you're actually in place. Perfect. Let's merge you, and let's go to the fleet manager, and we will remove it. Now, the good thing about the juggernauts is you can set them as home bases for fleets. Yeah, still loads more things that we need metals for.
Technology discovered. Construction complete.
Okay, Guardian Point Defense is available. That's nice, but not amazing. We could go for a bit more code breaking just to clear it off. And we have the Crimdor system, so let's carry on building there. So, the Uber Surviving Nation have just claimed Crimdor and Ukalion and Tituin. So, they're going to have this as their front line. There is no doubt about that.
Species improved.
We've completed the modifications for the wolf species. Love seeing it. Double agents in the Manganoid Confederacy have sent us some intel due to failures on their systems. Manganoids are going to be hard to go up against. And these are the big players. Their empires are massive. Looking at the overall victory condition, the Manganoids have surpassed the Sovereign Shard, and that in itself is worrying. We've got 95 years to win the game, and if we want to become the Crisis, it's a minimum of 50 years for us to actually succeed in that. So we're going to have to think when we want to actually push to be the Crisis, if we decide to go that way. Let's buy some more metals while the buying is good. Get some more ships on the go. our influence is actually going up very tastily. So, quickly, let's have a look at our claims. That's 52. So we'll claim that now.
Debris analyzed.
Yeah, we're losing intel on the manganese, but that's because we gained a huge amount. We are getting lots of stuff from double agents. They must be really, really trying the whole espionage thing. No, I wanted claims. Yeah, we've definitely got that claimed. I want to claim these two before we go to war next.
Construction complete.
Okay, over in the criminal system, this is looking great. I want to save the influence so we can claim other places, but we'll leave you over here for now.
Debris analyzed.
That's going to be another 65 before we get that. We're getting 10% jump drive progress each time we hit these. It's not going to be long before we actually have it researched just because it's there. This is getting better. Our fleet power is coming back. Amazing. The Delta Hirelings we are getting a ton of money for. That's giving us a really nice mineral buffer. Yeah. So, humiliating ourselves will give us that monthly influence drop, and it'll lower our diplomatic weight, but we don't really have a choice. We're not ready to fight the Soren Shard yet. Even all of our fleets combined are not enough, so we have no choice but to accept. Let's combine Numelius into the former cult flagship. And in the fleet manager... Yeah, this can definitely be boosted. We want to remove Numelius. So what do we want to do to make this better? More cruisers. A hell of a lot more cruisers. There is not enough cruisers here. Actually, no, it is maxed out. Yeah, we just need to have it reinforced properly.
Special project complete.
Right, speaking of special projects. Let's have a look and see where some of these are. So, crashed starship. Yeah, we can't reach that. Strange place, we can't reach that. I remember that. Alien species procurement. We still have a few. Yeah, that's out of our availability. That's out of our availability. So, alien species procurement isn't going to happen either. And then the rest are all debris bits. Fine, just carry on researching as you can. And actually, I'm going to send all of our ships to get upgraded.
Ships upgraded.
That's nice and simple. Commercial pact has been broken between the Caesarians and the hegemony. It's not a big deal.
Debris analyzed.
More jump drive progress, a little bit of physics research, a little bit of engineering research. It probably wasn't worth it. Right, Plebelius has been all upgraded, so we can put you back at the More of the Truthsayer.
Ships upgraded.
Uglog, you have been upgraded. You can come down to the Valhalla system.
Ships upgraded.
Europea's been upgraded nicely. Where do we want to put you? You can come down to the front line, but you guys are all fine over there. Maybe we'll swing down to this front line. What I might do is I might start titling fleets to where I intend them to
discovered.
be primarily set. More research, extra hull points for battleships. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's push for that. It's going to be a long one, but we've got a couple of shorter research projects coming in soon anyway. Look how cheap metal is. Oh my word. That is such a huge amount. Let's even sell some minerals to buy more. Because that's a big step forwards there. Traditions. We can finish off Unyielding with Fortress Doctrine. That's going to give us another Ascendancy perk. Don't really like the idea of Lord of War. I don't think we need Colossi. Mind over Matter would give us telepathy. Interstellar Dominion would probably be fine, actually. Galactic Contender also would give us a bit of a hand against the ancient race. Alright, so it's between Interstellar Dominion for the claim influence cost and Galactic Contender. I think we'll go Galactic Contender. Diplomatic weight boost, we don't care about that. Damage to fallen empires, awakened empires, and gate builders. Yeah. Also, if do the Mangonoids are they considered to be awakened? Because there was a whole bunch of different events that went on with them. But being able to do 33% extra damage to them, even if it's just the Sorin Shard, is going to be very useful.
Technology discovered.
And there is the extra diplomatic weight. Okay, so pushing on next. I think we'll go the fleet command limit up. We're almost at the point where we can close our borders. I don't want to get trapped over here, but Tensions between the Neo-Vul populations sees the creation of the Vulians. They share the planet with the Rising. Several attacks have been carried out by individuals from both sides, including at least 2 bombings. Both sides of this conflict are radicalizing and more acts of violence seem likely. That's not good. That is worrying. Why did we move down the whole plan to do this? You know what? Let's apply the template. Ah, because they're self-modified, we can't do it. All right. We could also change their rights. No, they are still Vul, even if they are Neo-Vul. I thought we had set ourselves a task to come over here and build a research station. I must have accidentally cancelled it. Or perhaps we lost access from the way we wanted to go.
Special project complete.
Sentry Spire in the Corgus system has been upgraded. Let's see what this is about. So our base intel level is plus 20 now. Having a look at diplomacy on, let's say, the Manganoids. Sorry, not diplomacy, the espionage. It is all about the base intel. It's not bad. I'm not sure if it's going to be as useful to us, but we do have a very high level of espionage within the Manganoids. How about Ubazavani? Yeah, that's also 93, so that's fine. It is tempting to get some more people within their area, but I think we're fine as we are.
Special project complete.
All research done. Let's move on. I mean, we could get jump drive travel like right now, but it's a dangerous technology, so I don't want to research them until like ever. You know, rip the void open. Let's go for energy weapon attack speed. And now we're moving on to like the repeatable technologies. So that'll be quite big. Make a claim. So that's this section all secure in terms of claiming. We'll be able to get another system at Cybern in just a moment. In fact, while I think about it, into diplomacy. Are you guys still... Yeah, we are still rivals.
Ships upgraded.
Rogler and Gjorpus, they are... they were on the front line. Where have they gone to? Yeah, we want to get you back to the front line. Let's bring you down to Corgus. We might not be able to get through all of the research that we've tried to do, but
construction complete.
Get through a significant amount. Okay, get the mining stations over here. Metal is very cheap more ships. This is almost reinforced back to where it should be. And I think we can close our borders. Let's have a think about this. So we have a science ship which is currently not doing anything. Let's return you to where you were. You were... I think you were in the Medgar system. No, you were in the Barcalow system. You were in the Barcalow system. I remember now. There we go. Put you back. And once you're out of their territory, we'll look to close the borders. They might do it before. That seems to be fine. Are we all clear and good? Oh, it was Varney. Oh, we can't do it with them. Who else can we do it with then? Yeah, they're already closed with you. How about the Fungoids? No. United Exo Blockers. Fine. They're already closed with you. Maybe I misread it. Or maybe it said something different. Our relations are improving. Barely. Like, very barely. So not sure how realistic it's going to be for us to have a secret fealty going on there. It's no problem though. Vulians massacred on the Seed of Creation. Strike force belonging to the Neo-Vul Front, a radical group on the Seed of Creation, recently launched an attack on a large Vul settlement. A few defenders were quickly wiped out, after which Neo-Vulians swept through the settlement and massacred the population in their homes. A spray-painted message on the rebel states, Neo-Vulians are the future. Well, that's not good. So the Seed of Creation planet, one of our early ones. I think we need more soldier jobs for a start. We could also get ourselves a Gaia Seeder. Yeah, let's get some soldier jobs. Let's get another city district after that. I don't think really yeah, I don't think that declaring martial law is going to improve the situation. I think with 0% crime, it's not related to that. You know, let's have a chat with the United Exo block. So if we go
Construction complete.
Diplomacy, we could try and negotiate the agreement with them. We could try and integrate them into our empire, but that'll just end up killing them all. They are disloyal, but at the same time, they're not going anywhere. Alright, that is all built. So what I want next is to look at points where we don't have a particularly fast travel route. So Barclow to Zafra to more of the Truthsayer, we do not have a hyper relay. Let's get a hyper relay being built. Same around this section. Yeah, metal's coming down in price quite nicely. In response to the violent confrontations between the Neo-Vul and the Vul inhabitants, the Neo-Vulians have taken their genetic modifications one step further. They are now both stronger and faster. While their bodies can take punishment that would kill normal Vulians, just 2 unarmored Neo-Vulians reportedly killed at least a dozen members of the Vul militia in a recent incident. We may be looking at a dangerous escalation. That is very dangerous. So self-modified, extremely adaptable, natural sociologists, strong. Strong and weak. And taking up more space as well. They are becoming annoying. Becoming annoying and worrisome. You know what, get that upgraded. You've got plenty of things you can upgrade here. Let's go for those. No jobs available at the moment. So let's get another industrial district. And just try and keep on top of new upgrades and things.
Construction complete.
There is the research station. So, if you're here, it'll take 74 influence for us to get a habitat around this. I think that's going to be worth it. Construction of the impressive juggernaut has been completed. The mobile behemoth changes the paradigm of offensive warfare entirely. It can construct and repair ships on the front line and is equipped with devastating firepower, allowing for a ceaseless assault of those who dare stand against us. Okay, I want to see this beast. It's got 40.4k power by itself. It does not count as a fleet. Yeah, so that's what I thought. Doesn't count as a fleet. Holy moly. Is that thing big? Now, I think there was actually one that the Manganoids had. Yeah. But theirs has only got 22k power. So, what does that tell you? Eh? Eh? Tells me we're moving this to the front line. That's what it tells me. That is a super beefy thing. No, let's get a good look at it. That is a beautiful ship. Right, that is all the reinforcements we needed for our fleets.
Technology discovered.
Fleet command limit is up, so we could expand the fleets further. We are a little bit over. But we can have another Titan. Our maintenance in itself is only 7% up, so I don't feel bad by that. Let's go for more fleet command limit. And we'll go into the fleet manager. And I think we'll add a Titan. Yeah, I think we want the big Titan. And we can get a couple more cruisers. One more cruiser. So that's you maxed out. Can we buy the metals we need? Yes, we can, because metals are cheap enough. We can also get what we need there. Right, so Formicol flagship is on its way to being maxed out. Ooh, okay. Just now, the staff of the Science Nexus Physics Department simultaneously blacked out for almost 15 minutes. When they woke up again, Physics leader Lomper was missing. His office had been upturned, his storage emptied, and his drives fried. His colleagues believed that where he kept the data on a personal project he was working on. Though tight-lipped about his research, it seems he was nearing a breakthrough. Several of the staff mentioned seeing a bright purple light before he lost consciousness. There'd been no other clues to his whereabouts. This is, worrying, of course, but there's not a great deal we can do about it. Five more cruises for you. Five more cruises for you. I think I'm just going to do 5 cruises across everything. You don't have any regular cruisers. Let's get you some regular cruisers. So we need a lot more metal, but that's fine. Okay, we need a new scientist because Lomper is gone. None of these are great. No, don't do that. I wanted top of the list. There we go. Loomp, you are replacing.
Station under attack.
So the Nyambia system. We've seen this before many times, where pirates appear and then die horribly to the space station. So I think that's probably going to happen again. Yeah, they are losing quite significantly. Didn't even have to send a ship over. It's a shame that there wasn't a bit more protection up there, but what can you do? And the Delta Hirelings has paid out a whole bunch of money, so we're going to buy some more metals while we can and get the next batch of ships being reinforced. And that's unfortunately where we're going to have to finish it for today. So we have managed to get our juggernaut deployed. We've reinforced our fleets quite significantly, but there is a long way to go. Firstly before the end of the game, but also before I feel like we're in a position where we can like take on the Sorin Shard with their 220k fleet, 150k fleet, etc, etc. There's a lot of nastiness that needs to be considered before we actually try and go up against them. That being said, our fleets are getting strong. We've got let's say 100, 200, 300 and a bit. So it could be enough to wipe them out, but not quite enough to just guarantee it's going to happen. And I think when we do move for them, we want to be on their front lines hitting them right away. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.